It's been a while since I've made a video, and, well, certainly one since I've used my new phone. So I figured, I've just recently repaired the Windows 7 machine. Unfortunately I haven't fixed the boot looping issue. I had to reinstall Windows, but I managed to copy all the stuff off the old drive, and all the important programs I've reinstalled. Over time I'll put more programs on it, but for now it's sufficient. So what we're doing is we need to clear all this out, all of the crap. We're going to clear it all out, and we're going to set things up. So, where should we start? I'm going to start with the Wii U, because it's undockable. We can just undock that, toss it aside. More items, just get rid of those, and that. We've got the Wii U dock, which is just plugged in. Goodness, my hands are slippery today. Unplug, and then just toss it aside. That's a bin, but we don't need to move that at the moment. We've got the Amstrad emailer, so let's be careful with this, because it's quite a rare device, even though it is electrically damaged. Let's move that somewhere safe. Over there. Got this old Dell laptop, which I really should get rid of, but that'll come at a later date. Just dock that down there. Got some resistors. I think these are 220 ohm resistors. You want to put them up there, nice and safe. Apple TV remote, notebook, which might actually come in handy. Got some batteries. Unknown capacity of said batteries. This is a non-rechargeable one, so if it's I'll keep it around if it has any juice left in it for the little MP3 player. It's typical, nothing likes to stay on this shelf. And I think I lost the other resistor. Great. We got the Apple TV, a bunch of Lego, but that's going to take forever to get rid of, so I've got this hard drive. But yeah, all this Lego figures are going to clean up, so I'll quickly do that. Okay, so got rid of all of, oops, turn the camera the correct orientation around. So got rid of all that. We got some Torx screws. Yeah, we got some Torx screws. I don't know where they came from. They look like something that came out of the iMac, but the iMac doesn't have Torx screws in it. Is that an earpiece, or is that just like a pair of headphones that's had one of them snapped off? I don't know. If it's headphones, it's e-waste, because who the hell wants to have a monophone? Here's a hairband, that'll come in handy for chargers. I've got another VTech camera, which actually works, so I'll keep this one maybe for parts for the other one. A Gorilla Glue chew. I'll put that up here, that's kind of important. Masking tape, yes. Another little iPod thing. Power supply for the Amstrad emailer, and the telephone cable. Put those somewhere safe. What's this? Molex to SATA adapter, not one of those cheap ones. Some masks. Probably put this disposable one in the bin. This one can be reused. Got a plug socket. Might come in handy in the future. Key ring with tools on it. It can go up there. Got a Lego figure. A screw and a standoff. That's broken off of something. Junk. There's a little experimental jump wire thing. That'll have to go into my Arduino kit. The headphones that came with my Oppo phone, they look like apples, but they don't sound it. Unlike all cheap Android earphones, it's developed a sharp edge, which cuts your ears every time you put it, and it's covered in earwax. That's just pleasant. Oh look, my other iPod. This is the nice one. Pack of fuses. Put that in that pot there. A little fan. I might actually mount that on the wall someday. Another disposable mask. Go in the bin. I think these are touchscreen gloves. Use that to brush all the dust and junk. Other Lego figure. Run out of space for them. Little post-it notes. More little like flashcards and stuff. A key to something. Don't know what that key would go to, but anyone's guess is better than mine. Hole punch. Again, I'm not sure where I'd put that. As for everything here, that I think can all stay. Oh shoot, I've really got to get better at camera angles, you didn't see anything. But yeah, basically all of this here is planning to just stay put. It's everything else that's stuck behind here that needs to go. Wonder where that went. Okay, so we've got some boxes to some games. I'll have to glue the Game Boy one back together, but since these are kind of retro, I'll keep them. Maybe someone wants a colourful box in the future. A bunch of more gloves, but they're all mismatched. There's no matching pairs. This is e-waste. That's a burnt out solenoid valve. I can go junk. Batteries, always convenient to have. Empty glass, that's got to go downstairs. And basically back there is where the computer's going to go. At the moment, there's a bunch of... I hate this stuff. This is really bad for the environment. You can't recycle this crap. You can't. So, in order to prevent it attempting to be recycled, I'm going to have to keep it. But it's good for packaging material, I suppose. It's a ripped bag. Can go in the bin. There's a lot more stuff back here. There's another glove. Yay. Finally, we've got matching gloves, I hope. Oh god, this is heavy. Ooh. Oh, this is the drive assembly from my Mitsubishi desktop computer. That needs to go down the shed with the computer. What's this? I'm trying to get any details in camera. Untracked. Came from China. Don't know what the hell that is. Doesn't say what it is. I think maybe my flux or something came in here. Whatever it is, it's rubbish, and I should probably take the label off before I throw it away. There's not that much back here, actually. Some fabric, which I've no idea why the hell that's back there, but it is. Okay, that's pretty clean now. Oh, maybe there's a piece of paper. What is this? Junk. That's what it is. So, back here is where the electrical system is. What we need to do is we need to tap into the power, effectively. So back there we've got an extension cable. And I think if I unplug the... Oops, you can't see. If I unplug the plug from that black extension cable, I can get an adapter, which I have rather conveniently. Here's one I made earlier. I have one of these. Yes, I know, dangerous. Oh no, I'm going to burn my house down. That can go in there, and the computer and the speakers can basically tap off of that. The power cable for the computer is gone. I don't know where the hell that is. It's probably down the shed somewhere. Oh no, I have an IEC cable up here, but it's like for emergencies, and it used to be for the Mac. Yeah, you know what? We'll use that cable. It doesn't matter what work, because it's an IEC lead. I don't need to assign IEC leads to computers. Yeah, aside from that, I do need to sort this pile of junk out, and once we've done that we can start unplugging stuff back here, because we need to take the TV out in order to put the computer behind it, and I've got to temporarily move some of this stuff as well. So I'm not going to bore you with that, so I'm going to stop here and I'll resume once all this is cleaned up. Okay, so I have removed all of the junk out of the way of the camera, and now we can get started on removing stuff. So here we've got the Apple TV. Since the Apple TV doesn't have a power button on it, I'm going to have to rudely shut it down. Let's unplug HDMI first, and then the plug for the power. Oh my god, that's stiff. Oh, I think it's coming. Ah, there we go. So that can go, well, out of the way. Get the leads out of the way. So much hair and dust and crap that's just... I don't know how the hell there's dog hair up here, because the dog doesn't even come in here. Okay, we have our double sensor bar arrangement, and that's for the Wii and the Wii U, but I think if I can wrestle this up enough, I can get both of these detached from the top of the TV. In fact, no, let's not do that. Put that back on there, because the TV, I don't think I need to take the TV completely off the stand, but I do need to get all of these wires out of the way, which this TV loves to electrocute anyone who tries to change connections whilst it's plugged in. So the first step really is to go behind here, move the TV out of the way, basically, and unplug this, which I can't do one-handed. Okay, there we go, power's out. So we just gotta wait for the capacitors to discharge in the TV, or else they'll discharge through my hands. Yeah, I don't recommend buying, well, Bush isn't a bad brand by any means, but I don't recommend buying the TVs that use this sort of form factor and the little graphical user interface. This TV uses the same GUE and it has the same issues, so these have bad grounding in the power supplies, and it's a 2-core TV. I'd recommend buying a 3-core TV which is actually earthed. Alright, so let's start unplugging cables just to get this out of the way. Got the Wii U adapter back there as well. Yeah, and then that I believe goes to the Xbox. That's Apple TV, which we can actually get rid of completely. I'll put that back later. SCART for, well, stuff that runs at SCART. That's the Wii U adapter. It's a matter of getting these sensor bar cables out of the way, and that does involve going down there, and I don't want to do that. So there is something else we can try. Well, basically step 1 is to do this. There we go. That's step 1. So now that's available. We need to get the emergency IEC cable, which is up here. Oh no, it's not up here. Where did I leave it? Huh, it's ran away. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to end up just stopping this video here, again, and coming back when I've sorted things. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I've got a power cable, and I've got the mouse receiver. I've got a pair of fresh AAAs for that little keyboard up there. And what basically we need to do now is we need to just get the power from the wall, which we've set up earlier, plug it in, and then have it also go into the back of this tower. Now, bearing in mind, we should probably turn the power off to the tower whilst we are doing this. And we're going to need, which one's the green? Oh, there we go. Yeah, green. We also need the power from the USB, just so that can go through there. In fact, there's so much more we can do back here. If I had more electrical plugs, plugged some micro, like I could plug my hard drive docks and stuff in. So when I need to back drives up, I can do that. But sadly, we can't do that at this moment in time. So this is our keyboard that we're going to be using. It's just a not so important Microsoft Arc keyboard, just a generic keyboard, it's nothing special. So we've got to put the adapter in there, and then we've got 2 USBs and a audio and Ethernet, and the speakers are down there. I'll have to unplug those and bring them up here real quick. Okay, so now we have a pair of pretty nice Philips speakers, lots of bass. So now we're going to position one of these speakers over here at the front of the tower where we can interact with them, and the other one can just sit at the back. So I've just got to organise like the wires so that they don't get tangled and nothing gets in the way. Oh my god, my cat was all over the place. Terribly sorry about all this. Okay, electricity, that can go in over there. Got to move this Belkin receiver out of the way, and the keyboard. And yeah, the rest of the wires for the speakers just tail around to the back. And we need to plug in them into the green using the viewfinder just to try and, there we go. Okay, that can all go back here. Get this wire out of the way, which I believe is the Apple TV's crappy power cable. Like, I don't understand why Apple decided, hey ho, let's wrap all of our wires in rubber. At least these don't degrade, or I don't think they do, because I really don't fancy touching live wires. So that's all plugged in. We can give it a test, just to make sure we've got power, which we do. So we're going to aim that at the front, well not really at the front, we're going to angle it so it looks cool. Yeah, angled things are cool. We're going to angle this speaker in the same way but facing the back, so we've got nice vibraty sound. Oh, there's a bunch of dust on top of the TV we can probably get rid of. But that's pretty much it, I think, because the wireless is coming from a little receiver I've plugged in the front. The reason it's plugged in the front is because it does tend to go down a lot, or the old one tend to go down a lot, so I had to unplug it and replug it. These cables are more permanent. These don't, they don't go down very often. I don't have to unplug them. And there's no Ethernet at the moment, but there will be very soon because I'm going to be feeding a whole Ethernet loop thing. There's going to be a hub mounted in here for all the Xbox, PlayStation, TV and all that. Apple TV has an Ethernet port as well, getting that via cable. But that's pretty much it. So now let's get these batteries out of the way because I need those for the keyboard. Now I just gotta fold these background, or what we need to do beforehand is, sorry, Google decided to think I said okay Google, which I didn't, and decided it'll pop up and ruin my day. So what we need to do effectively is to grab all these wires and And after all that's back together, let's do a quick system test. So, well, we're going to make sure the keyboard works. Control FN. Oh, okay, there we go, it's lighting up. Makes a really weird noise, but that's typical. The mouse is working. That's a positive sign. I checked the Apple TV, it was updating before, so that's finished now. Let's check out audio. That's plugged in. And the TV on, it should already be synced to PC VGA. Because that's what I left it on before unplugging it. Okay, yep. Check the PC power. Okay, there we go. PC power is engaged. I think now we're just going to hit the power button now. Oh, that seems positive. Oh, it's posting. There we go. That's what I like to see. So that's a good sign. The Amstrad emailer I might just leave here. I mean, I will fix it eventually and get to actually turn on and do things, but for now, as a decoration piece, you can just sit here because it just looks cool. I've got my bucket of tools already up there on the TV, on top of the computer, so I can get those at any time. I do have to sort this shelf out as well. Oh, okay, good. We're not boot looping. So this hard drive should actually last way longer. It's a bit too loud. Might knock it down a couple decibels. But yeah, that's the setup. Everything looks normal except the Dreamcast that's missing. Yeah, so that's gonna look forward into many future videos, which I'll start doing more stuff on this PC, because I've become rather reliant on the ThinkPad down there as a main computer, but this is now technically a main PC running, well, 7, but I don't care. It's my computer, I can do what I like with it. Some upgrades might come later. I might chuck that tasty looking 1TB Hitachi Desk Star in there. That'll be quite nice, and more videos to come, of course. And thank you for 100 subscribers. I want to thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart. All of you that have stuck around, all the mishaps and the issues and the live streaming fails and all that. I want to thank those that have stuck around and are still subscribed. I want to thank you for believing in me. I mean, years ago I didn't think I'd get this far. And I have, so it's all here, everything. So I'm glad that I'm here, and definitely much more to come. So thank you all for watching. Leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to see more content. There's plenty of computer equipment and electronics and stuff that I'm going to be fixing in the future. Plenty more to come, and I hope you'll enjoy.